Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time coming, and obviously for the obvious reasons, I have not been on here. I have a lot has changed since the pandemic is going on, and I pray that you all have been staying safe, staying at home if you can, and thanks to all essential workers who follow me, who watching this video or whatever the case might be. Thank you, because I know how hard it is. I also get up every day, well, 5 to 6 days a week and work, so I understand. Thank you. Today we're going to be talking about, and I keep looking down because I do have my notes here. We're talking about my tubal reversal journey and why I got my tubes reversed and so forth. So yeah, it's a pretty lengthy note, so we're going to get into this video. Let's start by saying what is the tubal reversal, because some people may not know. Back in 2018, I got my tubes tied. Well, not tied. I got them clamped. They have, I think they're 2mm clamps, and they put them on my fallopian tubes so that I can no longer get pregnant. Okay. Let's just say that was the worst decision I've ever made in my life, because I was in a ton of pain after that. Like, the surgery itself went fine, and I wasn't in so much pain then. It was more so not recovery, but after the fact. So, I took the clamps off this year, 2020, just as the pandemic was starting. Well, before it really got bad. Yes, y'all see my file, because I am from Georgia, but that's not where I live now. And so, where I was living at the time that the pandemic really started coming on, I guess, I already booked my appointment, and it was like 60 people here, and it was none in like my area. So I was like, cool, it's not bad. Let me go ahead and just knock that out. It's a turnaround trip. I went to California. I am going to say the surgeon's name because he was amazing. For the most part, he is bedside amazing, all of that. Like, he did amazing with the surgery. It's Doctor Aram Bonni, and he is in California. As far as the price goes, it was not pricey at all. I'm not sure what the price is now, because his prices go up, but at the time it was a little under $5,000. So yeah, if y'all want to do that around like your tax season or something, that's probably the best thing. Unless you're like in excruciating pain, care credit, you can do all of that. Credit cards, all of that. Handle your business, sis. Anyway, like I said, I had clamps on my tubes, and he took them off. Okay. Pretty much the clamps were rusting. At least that's what it looked like. When he showed me after surgery, they looked rusted, and that could have caused my pain. And when I tell you I'm in pain, or I was in pain, I was like bent over in pain in a grocery store trying to grocery shop. I would be bent over at work, sleeping with a heating pad, just anything. My cycles went from 4 to 5 days, 4 to 6 days, 4 to 7 days, to 15 to 20 days with the clamps. So, like, geez, like, I can't deal with this. No, not at all. Like, off immediately, please. Surgery me up. That's how bad it was. So, yes, it was just time. I couldn't deal with the pain anymore. I started developing endometriosis. Sorry, y'all, this lash is bothering me. I started developing endometriosis pretty early on, and it just progressed. And the longer I left it on, the worse it got, the more pain I was in. And I couldn't deal with it. Sorry, y'all, I do have hair. I just have my hair wrapped up. I just see how weird it looks. It is what it is. So let's start off the procedure, like how I went, what happened that day. So pretty much I went in, I had to be there. Backtrack. I flew in from where I live on Sunday night. My sister came from Georgia, and we went to a hotel, relaxed. We got up at 6 a.m. the next morning, which is Monday in March. We were at the surgery center by 6:30, 6:45-ish. I think I had to be there by 7. And then, like, within 30 minutes, maybe I went in, filled out papers, and within, right after that, they took me downstairs, literally, the basement. That's what it seemed like. Really cold basement. The surgery room, it was like a waiting, not a waiting area, it's like the recovery room / check-in room, pre-op room. So you get undressed, you take everything, your money, your payment for the doctor, you take all of that downstairs with you. They'll put it under the bed, you have surgery, and you go back in that room in a little curtain. Okay. Let's see. The surgery started actually like cutting me open. I think I was wheeled in at 10:15. I was done and leaving the surgery center by about 2:30. I was told I was not leaving until later, so that was a little weird. Like, as soon as I woke up, I kid you not, the lady was like, all right, you ready to go? Let's go. All right, cool. I already gave you some medicine. And I'm like, I'm in excruciating pain. I could barely even open my eyes. You want me to leave? Like, they was all of a sudden rushing me out. They were no longer friendly, which was the bad thing. That's where they ended up getting the bad reviews. And then on top of that, they gave my sister all the papers to sign and all of that, but they did not give her the discharge papers. So trying to get the discharge papers after surgery, after I got back home, and my husband tried to get it, they've been giving us hell, and up to this day, months later, still giving us hell about giving me the exact discharge papers that my sister signed. So no, the doctor was fine, but his staff is horrible. So that could be a downfall for him. If anybody try to go get surgery, it could be an uproar. When they put the tracheal tube out of my throat, because obviously when you have surgery in certain places, most surgeries, I think, you have to get a tube put down your throat so that you can breathe during surgery. And they scraped my throat and my cheek inside really bad. Like, it was really bad. Like, to the point where it was almost infected. I had to go to a doctor here where I live to get a prescription for antibiotics, because they thought that maybe it could get infected because it was scraped that bad. I was in so much pain, and the pain level of surgery was through the roof. I've never had a C-section. I do have children. Never had a C-section, and they told me that my incision was gonna be like this, and my incision is more like this. Literally, like, they plopped the baby out of there. From them holding my incision open with the forceps, my intestines got bruised. There was a lot of stuff going on. It was the most excruciating pain I've ever felt in my life. However, I had to keep reminding myself that that pain is temporary compared to what I was going through for over a year prior to. So that pain lasted maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and I was able to really move around after that. After surgery, I did fly right back home. Literally, like, I left the surgery center and went straight back to the airport because my flight is only about an hour. So, sorry, I have a really bad headache. My flight was about 30, 45 minutes to an hour, somewhere in there. I know we were on the runway for like an hour before we even were able to take off. Some extra stuff was going on with the airport. So, yeah. Sitting in pain, and then takeoff was horrible. I would not suggest anybody do that unless you just have a high tolerance for pain, because that was excruciating. I just don't know. Like, it was horrible. Flew back home. As soon as I got off, American Airlines sucked. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it because of my personal experience and the way they treated me. I got off the plane, and when I got off the plane, they decided, I asked the lady at the desk, it's like 10:30 at night. I asked her, could she please call somebody with a wheelchair, because my husband was downstairs waiting on me, and I'm obviously in pain. She's like, okay. And she grabs her stuff and she leaves. 30 minutes later, I was sitting there, nobody was gone. She packed up and jetted. And I literally had to just flag somebody down who was coming to pick up all the wheelchairs and was like, hey, can I get a wheelchair? My husband's mad, because I've been sitting here. They scanned my ticket and realized I've been sitting there 30, 45 minutes in pain. So, yeah, never again want to fly with American Airlines. That's just bad customer service. Like, it could have been worse. Like, what if it was something else? And y'all just left me hanging. Whatever. No problem. You won't get my coins anymore. sorry for the people who may be watching me who work for American Airlines, and you may have amazing customer service, but that was real messed up. My incision closed really nicely. I'm trying to hurry up and get this video done. My incision closed really nicely. Like I said, it was still long. It's not nothing real big or obvious. It's coverable. If I put on a bikini or anything like that, it's definitely, you know, able to be covered. They did give me some medicine to go home with. I ended up with a whole bunch of medicines, some narcotics, which I didn't end up taking. Ibuprofen pretty much took the edge off enough for me to move around when my husband was at work. When my husband was here, he pretty much helped me because I'm not real big on taking medicine at all. Like even for a headache, I don't even take Tylenol. I just kind of thug it out. Just let it go. Like just breathe, drink a Coke or something. I'm not real big on taking medicine at all. So when he was here, you know, I just tried to manage. Sneezing was the worst thing ever to go through when you've had a surgery on your waistline, or not waistline, your hips or anything, belt line. There you go. Anything where your bikini line. There we go. I knew it was something. I was trying to get there. Okay, anything belly button down. Okay, it hurts. When you sneeze, it hurts. The benefits of the surgery was, like I said, I'm not, I don't know if I said this, but I'm not trying to conceive right now. Not by far. It was more so because I was developing endometriosis, and I don't need those extra problems. Okay, I don't need the extra problems. And my periods did go back. I know it's TMI for the fellas, sorry, but my periods did go back down to normal after the surgery, like the next month. Everything went from 15 to 20 days back down to 4 to 7. So yeah, if I say would I ever do it again, if I had the chance to replay that whole thing, of course, minus American Airlines, I would definitely relive this experience with my surgery. Yeah, the pain is gone. I'm not cramping. I'm not struggling to go through a store because of the pain. So yes, I would do it all over again, but it is what it is. I'm here now. I'm safe, I'm sound, and I'm happy, and my uterus is happy, and we're good to go. So if you all, that wraps up this video. I pretty much try to get it all in under 10 minutes. So if you all like this video, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in my next video. Stay safe and have a blessed one.